there, welcome to Fulcrum and the Force. I'm Jim, this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. And I've not been about a bit, I've been on holiday. Where have I been on holiday? Why, to Galaxy's Edge. That's right, I had a 2-week holiday away with my girlfriend and we went to Galaxy's Edge, went to Universal Studios, we did all the Disney parks. And I'll be honest, it was the best holiday of my life. It was just... everything about it was amazing. And so what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd do a quick video running down my experience at Galaxy's Edge. I do actually have a plan to do 3 different videos about Galaxy's Edge. First one is this one. Hello, welcome. This one will be about like my general experience, a couple of videos of me there and stuff. The second one will be about the things that I picked up at Galaxy's Edge. It's a lot. And the last one will be about building this little fella right here. So, you know, I thought I'd do a bunch of videos so I could really like delve deep into how it all went and what we did there. But first, before I start that, let's not forget that I'm currently running a giveaway. I'm pushing to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're on like 870 or something at this point, which is crazy. Like we've gained 100 in like 10 days, which is incredible. So thank you everybody so much. I am giving this Dark Ray lightsaber away. That's right. This beautiful piece of just gorgeous loveliness in baselit, obviously with the blades and all the other shebang. If you want to know how you can win this beautiful saber, head to the link at the top and you'll find out exactly how to enter, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so make sure you go and do that. Subscribe to the channel so that you can enter the competition for this beautiful saber. But let's talk Galaxy's Edge. Let's talk about... Hello? I haven't turned him off. Let's start with introducing you to the newest member of the team. This is R2-J7, or Sevens as he's known. This was a droid that I built at Galaxy's Edge. There's a whole droid builder thing there, and I will get into the ins and outs of how that was, the entire experience of it, and the fact that I didn't just build this one. My girlfriend also built a BB droid, and I'm going to take you through all the different like little bits and pieces of how you do it and how the experience was. But for now, we're going to turn you off, sir, because otherwise you're just going to chat all away, and I'm talking. It's my turn now, so you sit there, you be quiet, be good. So, Galaxy's Edge. I mean, it was incredible. Batuu is what it's actually called. The park part is called Galaxy's Edge, but it's actually, the area is called Batuu, and it was immense. It's not the biggest area in the world. I mean, it's a fair size. Let's be, you know, it's got a full-size Millennium Falcon there, and restaurants and shops, and a bunch of other stuff, and Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and there's lots there, but it's not the world's biggest place. But I think what it does so well is it immerses you into that world. So the crew, I don't know what they're called, the people that work there, they're fully in. They're all in, 100%. Anytime you're buying something, that's X amount in credits. They're always like, welcome traveler. And like everywhere they are, they're fully into their role. And I think it really adds to the whole experience of it, because you're just like, I'm here, I'm in this place, Batuu, and I'm eating Star Wars food, I'm drinking Star Wars drinks, I'm seeing Star Wars stuff, and it's incredible. Like, there's droids everywhere, there's places with like old style helmets, there's an A-wing, there's an There's two X-Wings technically. There's an A-Wing, there's an X-Wing, there's a command shuttle, there's the Falcon, it was like another command shuttle, was up quite high. Speeder. There's so much like stuff around, so many like little bits and pieces that you can really like get into it and dive into. As you go in, if you go up, I mean, there's lots going on. You come to Ride of Resistance, the ride first, which is incredible. Like, honestly, just amazing. I did it twice because it does actually change when you go on. Like, there are different things that happen. Again, though, the immersion of it, like, it's not just like, oh, you walk up here, you get on a ride, and that's a ride. It's not. You walk up here, things happen, you're transported to this place, more stuff happens. Incredible sets, just mind-blowing sets. And then this whole other section happens, and then this other bit happens, and then it all kind of like the ride gets to the end. I don't want to tell you what happens because I don't ever want to spoil it for anybody. There will be no spoilers in this about what happens. Just how layered the ride is and how all-encompassing it is. Just, my word, just incredible. There's another X-Wing in that part that you can stand with, and just amazing. When you come out of there, you go into the sort of main area of Batuu. There's the Black Spire outpost just over one side, and that's where like you've got a bunch of like little shops and stuff. There's places that sell creatures, there's places that sell like little toy plushes, there's places that sell clothes and outfits, there's a place that sells just stuff dedicated to Black Spire, there's a little place to buy a drink and popcorn, green popcorn, and that filters around to another place where you can get more Star Wars food. I had myself a Ronto roaster, which was actually delicious. I can't tell you how nice the food was. Like, and it wasn't just your standard, like, let's call this a Imperial burger, and it's just a burger. They like thought about it, and they invented like menus for things that looked like you were eating something otherworldly, but tasted fantastic. Just amazing. Then you go round to where the Falcon is, and I mean, it's a full-size Falcon. Like, it's not just like half of it and then it's cut out. It goes all the way back. The ride Smuggler's Run is right by the Falcon, and as you're queuing for Smuggler's Run, you do actually go around the back of the Falcon, so you can see all of it, and you go up and you can see it from like above, and just amazing. Smuggler's Run is probably my favourite thing that I did the whole 2 weeks. Like, we had an incredible time. But Smuggler's Run, if you don't know about it, I won't spoil what happens in it, but essentially you're piloting the Millennium Falcon. There's normally 5 people, 2 pilots, 2 engineers, and a gunner. First time we did it, me and Cass, my girlfriend, we got to be the pilots, and one pilot deals with flying the Falcon left and right. The other one deals with flying it up and down. And that was super amazing. Like, sitting in the cockpit and like that. I wish I could do it again. Like, and again and again. It was absolutely immense. That was the first time we rode it. The second time we rode it, we went back another day, like literally like the day after we got there, we went to Galaxy's Edge and spent most of the day there. And the next time we went there, we met up with Nat, the real Jedi Princess, my very, very, very good friend. And the 3 of us just had an amazing Star Wars day, Star Warsing. We went back on Smuggler's Run, and this time we actually got to ride it, and it was just the 3 of us in the Falcon cockpit, which was amazing. Just like the most fun. Just the most fun. We took a bunch of pictures at the chess set, in the Falcon cockpit, in the hallways. Just amazing. Other places in Batuu, once you've come out of there, You've got Doc Ondar's, which is another shop. That's where you buy all the legacy lightsabers. Now, I didn't buy a lightsaber while I was out there. I didn't pick up a legacy. I didn't do savvies, mainly due to the fact that I've got enough lightsabers. And me personally, my personal opinion, I'm not a massive fan of how the legacy ones look. I like the build your own ones, and I think had we had a chance to get get on there, we would have probably done it. But you still have to book in advance, and it's crazy busy. So we didn't get a chance to book that. But to be fair, I'm not too fussed. Like, I have enough lightsabers. Like, that one's my custom made lightsaber, so I'm like, I've already done it, you know. But that's just me. Obviously, if you're there and you buy a lightsaber, absolutely buy a lightsaber if you can. And if you want one, do it. Doc Ondar's have a few other bits and pieces in there. It's where you get the Jedi and Sith holocrons and all the kyber crystals and more like cosplay stuff, more robes and cloaks and everything. Lightsabers and like plastic kids lightsabers, which was cool. And just loads of stuff. You do have to queue up if you want to look at the lightsabers. If you want to buy anything else, you can just walk in. But there was a queue to look at the lightsabers and buy a lightsaber. Then there's the Droid Factory, which is where I built Sevens. That was amazing. There's loads of stuff in the shop there as well. Droids. They had a remote control chopper, which I was very, very tempted by. But to be fair, I've got my droid. I didn't need another one. I did pick up some things. Like I said, I'll do that in a different video, so you can I can probably go into all the different things that you can pick up and buy. And then obviously we've got Hangar 7, which is a food place, and the food in Hangar 7 was like amazing, super delicious, just so nice, so tasty. And then obviously to top everything off, you got Ogre's Cantina, which again you have to book. You have to book in advance. Me, Cass, and Nat, we had a booking for when we were there, so we went in there. You get a 45-minute slot in there, which is enough time to probably drink 2, maybe 3 drinks. There's a couple of little snacks as well. But again, the atmosphere in there just makes it just absolutely incredible. It looks amazing. The drinks are great. The drinks are strong. My word, are the drinks strong. It's why you're only allowed in there for 45 minutes. You should come out half cut. But we managed to, on the last day we were there, because you do have to book in advance, but we managed to, there was cancellation, so we managed to get in again and do it for a second time. This time we were actually at the bar getting our drinks and stuff, because you get taken in, you get put into an area, and then they come and serve you. But the second time we were actually at the bar, and they were serving us from the bar, which was super cool. We got a bunch of different drinks that time as well. All amazing, just absolutely amazing. And that's kind of everything that's there. There's little bits and pieces. Like there's another shop that's definitely dedicated more to First Order. You can get a bunch of trooper helmets and binders and things like that, which was super cool. And that's right by Kylo's command shuttle, and you do get to see Kylo Ren rocking around. He came out on the last day we were there, actually. Him and 2 of his First Order troopers just walking around, talking to people, checking our phones, making sure that we weren't sending messages back to the Resistance. Very awesome. You can also see Rey and Chewie were about. I do believe that in the next sort of month, by the end of November, they're actually adding Mando and Grogu, who are going to be walking around as well, which I think is super cool, just to mix things up. And that'll be cool to see. One thing you can do when you're there is you can get your photos taken by the people at the park. If you have a 14-day ticket, a 14-day Disney ticket,
you get what's called like photo something. I can't remember. I'll write it on the screen. Memory Maker. That's what it is. And what that does is it reads this. This is called a Magic Band. Now, if you get a Magic Band, you can connect it to your Disney app that you have for the park, and you put your ticket on there. You can basically have everything on here. And in there is an RF signal. So when you're on a ride and a photo's taken, it reads that and it sends it straight to your phone. And that's the same thing with photos. As you're going around Galaxy's Edge and there's a bunch of photographers, they tap your thing, they take your photos, and then the photos instantly come to the app on your phone and you just download them. You don't have to pay extra or anything. If you've got the Memory Maker, it's definitely worth doing. Because we basically went around to every single photographer and just got a bunch of photos taken. And I'll be honest, some are better than others. Some weren't great. Some were amazing. There was one guy, the first one we saw and we got our photos taken by, he was incredible and took some really nice photos. And then there was a guy at night that was doing shoots with lightsabers. He already had the lightsabers there, and just he knew what he was doing. Like, I've got some quality pictures of me and Cass with our lightsabers, and if you want to check them out, they're over on my Instagram. There's a bunch of photos over there from everything. But yeah, it's definitely worth doing. Now, my Magic Band, I got a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars Pride Magic Band. I think I'm going to just keep it on because it's cool and it's a nice little like memory for me. But yeah, that's about everything that's at Galaxy's Edge, or Batuu, if you want to, be serious about this. Amazing. Loved it. Every time I went back, I saw something new. I think we visited it 4, maybe 5 times. That was bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? I expect the other one to go in a minute. Yeah, every time I went, there was something different that I noticed, something new to see, and just everything I wanted it to be and more, because I didn't even really know what I wanted it to be. I was like, I hope this is very Star Wars. And not only is it very Star Wars, it takes you to a galaxy far away, and that's what you want. That's exactly what you want. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that kind of gave you a little bit of an insight to what happened and what I did. And it was cool seeing a few of the videos. If you can get there, because if you love Star Wars, there's no better place to be. Don't forget Star Tours as well. Star Tours is OG. Star Tours I went on when I was like 12 in 1990, and it was just amazing then. And they've updated it and it's all new, and every time you ride it, it's something different. Classic. Like I said, I'm going to do another one of these talking about the droid building, and then another one talking about some more of the things you can buy, and show you some of the things that I picked up. Don't forget to do the whole like this video, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a video. Head over to that thing, giveaway. I want to give you this lightsaber, this dark grey lightsaber. I had a lightsaber like this while I was at Galaxy's Edge, and it was super fun. It was Nat's dark grey lightsaber, and we had a lot of fun spinning in front of the Falcon. Awesome. So head over to that video. I'll put it up there again, and watch that. Find out how you can enter. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go live. I'm going to give it away. So yeah. That's it for now. Until next time, don't forget, we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us.